Hello everyone, Chris Roma here, aka Roma Aquatics. I got a package here. Don't worry, I ripped the packaging label off myself there, just to hide some evidence. But this package came from Elvis Ha of Blue Crown Aquatics. I've been really loving their stuff lately. Great shrimp. These are fancy red tigers. Whoa, sorry about that. Fancy red tigers that came from the same line that won the Aquatic Experience 2018 champion. I actually already have the white dominant version of this line as well that I got from Roby Chan of Blue Crown Aquatics previously. So these ones are going to go into a different tank than that, even though they're basically from the same line. But you can never have enough tanks of fancy red tigers, right? So we're going to open this up. Great packaging as normal. Ooh, free munch of food. Here's their card. So like I said, I've worked with Jason in the past. You could see if you go back and watch some of my previous videos, I got my original Royal Blue Tigers from Jason, probably about 2 years ago now, which are doing great. I actually have 4 colonies of them now. Elvis is where these are from, and Roby, I've gotten a couple of shrimp. Elvis, I've gotten some shadow pandas from him in the past too. So this is not my first rodeo with Blue Crown Aquatics. I am a fan. I'm gonna pull that out. I won these actually in an auction. So these are actually from Elvis's tank. These are homebred by Elvis. And yeah, he had them in an auction, and I was the high bidder. I'm very happy to have them. Oh, he gave me a little drawing of a shrimpy there too. It's pretty cool. Water feels a bit cold, but that's to be expected. It's definitely winter, so I'm going to take a closer look at these. It's hard to see through the bag, but it looks like they are all alive. I don't see any bodies at the bottom of the bag there. So we'll get these in a specimen container and take a closer look. Prepared. I'm actually going to cut this just to make my life a little bit easier. Oh, these scissors are horrible. These bags are actually a little bit thicker than what I'm used to. They're a bit thicker. I'm not sure if they're breather bags or not, but they're definitely got some thickness to them. So my average holding cut. Slowly lay the bag down, and you want to keep one end above the water, one end below the water of the bag there, so it doesn't vacuum seal on you. And you dump them in, and then you very closely examine the bag. Hold it up to a light like what I'm doing now. Make sure there's no shrimpies left. So let's see here. Get the foam out of there. Make sure there's no shrimpies stuck on that foam there. And then we can take a closer look. I'm sure they're going to be stressed out as they just went through a hell of a trip. So it's hard to get a good shot of them from this angle. Let's see if I can get a better shot down here. There, it's a little better for sure. Some beautiful fancy red tigers. Knocking things over. If anyone's curious, that was a lamp that I just knocked over. No biggie. We're looking at shrimp. No time for that right now. As you can see, they're a little stressed out. The red color in some of them has faded away, and that's completely normal. So we'll see. Let's get these guys acclimating. This is going to be their new home. It is a 29-gallon tank. It's got Brightwell Aqua soil in there. Sponge filters, little driftwood, little Subwasser tag. It's been seeded with Simo and some other products, snowflake, barley bits, little bacterias, probiotics. And here we have the drip system. So what I have here is basically just an airline tube with air, like an adjustment knob. And what that does is it slowly lets me adjust the amount of drippage that I want. And that just drips and fills. And once this container will autofill, and it will automatically stop here because of gravity, it'll stop at the water level. And then what I'll do is I'll drain it back down to a little lower than this again and let it refill again. And then after that point, I will scoop up these little guys and move them to their new home. So I'll get a few shots of them once they're in their new home.